180!
Thank you. Hello, Stephen.
Hello.
Welcome to Belfast. First of all, what do you think of it? You just said you're freezing because you had to wait on the Whittler there for 25 minutes.
Yeah, no, it's obviously always nice to be back in Belfast. I've been here obviously 10 years ago when I played the Premier League last time, and yeah, it's lovely to be back here. Only a 35-minute flight from Liverpool, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, what's it like being back in the Premier League after this long?
Yeah, no, it's amazing to be honest. Obviously, I've worked really hard over the last few years to push my profile and push myself back into the top 10 in the world, and luckily I've been able to do that and found the extra gears.
Yeah, semi-finals of the World and won the Masters last year, so you're definitely on that upward trajectory. What would you put it down to?
Just hard work behind the scenes, to be honest. A lot more practice. It was well documented. I put a few hours practicing with Luke Humphreys leading into the Worlds and stuff, and just the confidence grows off the back of recent results. Obviously, I had a really good Bahrain as well in Dutch Masters final. And then the Masters, I felt like I played quite well in patches, so it's nice coming in with a bit of form, and I'm really looking forward to it.
And Dart seems to have all the eyes on it at the moment, just with what Luke's doing as well. It can only be good for the sport, can't it?
Yeah, no, it's massive. Obviously, everything that Luke does is great, but I think obviously it's the other players as well, all around them. We can all compete, we can all win titles. I think you've seen that with it's just another 5-year deal as well. It shows where darts really is on the map, and it's everyone gets into it. It's easy to pick a set of darts up and just go down and get into it, and yeah, I think the general public and the people who watch on TV seem to love
Back over the last couple of years.
Like this with cameras pointing at you, it's a bit nervous and stuff, but I'm really looking forward to this season. I've had a good start, and the confidence is high.
Just finally for me, any TikTok videos yet in Belfast?
Not yet, but I've got a few something daft going on my TikTok.
Thanks very much.
No problem.
Stephen, what does it feel like to be back in the Premier League after all this time? Now it's actually here.
Yeah, I think it's the realisticness of it is all sunk in now. Obviously on the plane this morning, really looking forward to getting over to Belfast, and just can't wait to get on the stage and start the campaign really. I want to start with a win. I've put a lot of practice and effort in over the last few months, and obviously world number 5 now, people are talking about me winning titles again, and that shows the hard work has been paying off.
Well, you touched on the world number 5 there, missed opportunity at the weekend to go into the top 4. Your smirk says it all. Do you feel it was a missed opportunity?
Yeah, massive. I didn't start the game really well, but finished it really well and had the chance to win that game. But listen, taking nothing away from Danny, he was fantastic throughout that match. He had me under pressure, and I obviously knew in the back of my mind that if I did win that game, I was number 4 in the world. So I won't put too much pressure on myself, but I want to go higher than that. I want to keep reaching the heights that I know I can, producing my best darts, and the ranking will come.
Look, we know that you put so much into this, but the Premier League campaign itself, what's more important to you, to win a night or just to get in that top 4? Because we've seen so many players break it down differently. What's your take on it?
I've not really thought about that, to be honest. It's just getting there week by week, taking it each game at a time, and trying to win singular games rather than thinking about winning. Obviously, if you win 3 games on a night, you win the night. So yeah, just focus on the game in hand. Don't look too far ahead, and just like I said, just try my best each night, and yeah, hopefully that's good enough to get me through to the finals.
Cheers, Stephen.
Thanks.
Stephen, in 2015, somebody told you that you had to wait 10 years before you was fit for the Premier League again. What was the other?
I'm glad I'm still alive. 10 years is a long time, innit? And yeah, a lot of things have happened. Obviously, form. I don't think any player continues to play well for 10 years in a row. It was always there's peaks and troughs in everyone's career. But to pick myself up from where I was, really down in the doldrums, and really thinking about walking away from the sport to where I am now, world number 5, the highest I've ever been ranked. Just the way I'm playing, the confidence, the fan base, everything about me is positive, and the family behind me, my management, which we're going to extend our deal together, which is really important to me, and yeah, obviously brand partners and sponsors that have come on board as well. So it's all a big deal to me, and I'm just enjoying the ride.
You mentioned those low points there. In the past 10 years, we've seen players get to the Premier League who aren't even on the tour now. So did you always believe that you could drag yourself up from those low points to get back to top 5 in the world, winning majors and being back in that elite lineup?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I always believed that. Like I said, I was close to walking away from the sport, and it was always important to me to play in the Premier League. Obviously, if I'd never played in the Premier League again, at least at the end of my career, I could have said I'd give it a go, and I had a go. But I think this time around, obviously the confidence is there. I'm number 5 in the world, and I'm really just relishing each and every week that I'm going to be playing the Premier League. I'm really looking forward to it, and honestly, I can't tell you enough how much I'm looking forward to getting on that stage and getting the campaign started.
You've been quite open in the past about speaking to a sports psychologist, hypnotherapy. Quite a few players have been speaking to sports psychologists. I know Gavin Price has recently said that he's been speaking to one. Do you feel like you're almost a bit of a trailblazer in that aspect? More people are now doing that after seeing the success that you've had.
Yeah, I should have kept it quiet, really, shouldn't I? No, listen, I believe in that sort of stuff anyway. I've seen a sports psychologist, a hypnotherapist, different things to try and get that extra percentage out of my game, and the hypnotherapist has really worked really hard with me, and yeah, I believe that's a massive help to get where I am today. But there's a lot more work to go to get further up that ladder, and I'm willing to put the work in. Like I said, at the minute the confidence is high. I'm sure there'll be peaks and troughs throughout the rest of my career, but yeah, I'm just really enjoying the ride at the minute.
Cheers, Stephen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tomorrow.
Stephen, you've talked about the profile of the game being raised over the last number of years. Do you think the standard has risen along with that as well?
Yeah, no, clearly. Obviously, you see my standard from when I first joined the PDC. I think it's a lot higher now. I think the consistency as well, that you need that to be at the elite of this level of sport, and obviously each player has their own top bar, and the top bars are really high for all the players, so that's what makes it more difficult. That's what makes it brilliant to watch, and yeah, long may that continue. We're all fighting for each title, and no one at the start of the tournament really knows what's going to happen, and like I said, that's what makes it exciting.
How important is it for you personally, how this Premier League campaign, to sort of maintain where you are and push on to maybe the next level, break through that ceiling? Yeah,
no, it's very important. Obviously, there's a lot of people who watch this tournament week in, week out, and it sort of shows your form, not just to the people who are in this Premier League, but to the whole Pro Tour card holders. So you want to have a really good week and then go into a Pro Tour or a European Tour or whichever event we could be playing after that, and show people how well you're actually playing and make them worry about the game when they play me. So that's really important.
And just finally, Rob Cross up first. I mean, please share about how important it is for you to get off to a winning start, and at least, you know, not even just your first match, but pushing through the first event itself. Yeah, no,
it's a massive opportunity, isn't it? Rob's a great player, as are the other 6 other players who are in the Premier League. You wouldn't be picked for the Premier League if you're not good enough to be in it. He's been in it for quite a few years now. He's got a lot more experience in this, but I'm used to playing in the big events. I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be a tough first game, but like I said, I just can't wait to get up on the stage and show what I can do, and yeah, it's really important for the season.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Hi Stephen. Obviously your highest level in the rankings, how important is it to sort of enjoy this journey as well? Because obviously the higher you go, the more pressure and eyes that are on you.
Yeah, no, obviously you always hear people moaning about travel and stuff, but listen, if we're stuck at home, we're not earning money. So it's about getting out, obviously showing people what we can do on a regular basis, and the Premier League is, for me, one of the biggest tournaments in the world to be a part of. There's only 8, so you've got to be really privileged to be a part of that. So whether it means you're walking to the end of the earth to go and play in the Premier League, it's so important to me to be in that. And hopefully this isn't just a one-off and you'll see me in another 10 years. I want to be in this as a regular staple for years to come.
And coming into it this year, obviously you've had that gap in between. Are you viewing it differently this time? What did you learn from that first experience that you can take into this one?
Yeah, obviously there was a lot I learned. Obviously playing in front of the big crowd for the first time when I first come over was massive, considering I was playing at Lakeside in front of maybe 1,200-1,300 people. So just being able to deal with playing in big arenas was a big thing for me. Obviously, I'm throwing with 18 gram darts now, which is a higher weight than what I used to throw with. So I've struggled in the past Premier League with 12 gram, but I think anyone would, feathers. But 18 gram, I'm really looking forward to going into this campaign and like I said, getting up on that stage and just getting started.
Steve, do you agree with the lineup this year? Mike Dedeker, Dave Chisnell were two people that missed out and they were unhappy with the lineup. What's your opinion?
I don't really have an opinion. As long as I'm in, I don't care who else is in, to be honest with you. But listen, the 8 are selected. The selectors are there for a reason. And we've got to obviously acknowledge that the job is difficult. Whoever the PDC put in, it's always going to be debated. But for me, like I said, I don't care. I'm in.
Can I ask you about April the 24th? Liverpool, you're going to be undefeated, aren't you, surely? You're the hand crowd behind you, aren't you?
Or it could put more pressure on me. No, I'm really looking forward to Liverpool, to be honest. I've got a lot of family who already have tickets, and I'm going to have a lot of family and sponsors down there for the night as well. It's going to be a special night. I think the last time I played in Liverpool, I played, when I was in the Premier League full stop, I played Phil Taylor, and he absolutely trounced me. And it was just I was so nervous, I'm playing Liverpool and that. But this time, obviously, I've got that experience behind me. I know that I'm playing Liverpool, but I won't have that pressure on me back this time.
And you turned 40 a couple of weeks before, so life must start, doesn't it, a month, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, thanks for that. I'm a lot more mature now, I think, than I have been in the past. Gone are the days of the partying and stuff. It's more just sleeping and getting back on the practice board and being as professional as I can be, and I think that's really important. I want to have a long career. I still believe I've got quite a few years left in this sport, and to get the best out of it, I need to be as dedicated as I can be, and that's really important to me.
Steve, that was then and this is now, but 10 years ago, how would you describe your performances in the Premier League? Did you do yourself justice as a Lakeside World Champion, or was it purely a learning experience?
I think a bit of both. I think there were some games where I averaged over 100. And I remember playing Michael van Gerwen and losing the game, but averaging 102, I think. And I was playing really well at that time as well. So I did have a bit of confidence going in, but like you said, with it being a new tournament for me, wasn't used to the crowds. There was a lot of different things. I let things get to me. I think I called Peter Wright not Scottish in one of the press conferences, which probably wasn't my best move, but I think it was something like 6-2 up, and he ended up drawing the match, and the boos that just riveted through my body that time, I'll never ever forget. But yeah, I'm a different player now. Like I said, the confidence, the matureness is there, and I just can't wait to get started.
One or two players have said that you shouldn't get a Premier League place just because you've got a popular walk-on, but that's actually all part of the show in the Premier League, isn't it? It is an invitational tournament. It's not purely a merit or a meritocracy, and if you bring a bit of showbiz, shall we say, with your walk-on with titanium, what's wrong with that?
Yeah, exactly, and hopefully I've not just been picked for my walk-on, to be honest. Like I said, I'm well number 5, and I'm on a crest of a wave at the minute. But yeah, I think it is really important. The last 3 or 4 years I've been to Liverpool to watch as a fan, and yeah, my son goes as well with me, the missus goes, and we go as a night out. Really enjoy all the music, the walk-ons, the glitz and glamour, the dancers, and it's not just all about the darts, it's about the whole package. And yeah, we go out for a meal beforehand the last few years and had a really good time with family, couple of drinks, watching the darts. What more can you actually want? And unfortunately this time I can't sit in the crowd and have a good laugh. I'll be up on stage sweating and working really hard to make sure I win.